This is the Helpful Lockpicker here, and the video I have for you today is me trying to make a copy of this Lockbuster key here. I'm over at my local Lowe's, and I'm going to see if the key copying machine will allow me to make a copy of it. Alright, we're walking in now. I'm going to go try to find the machine. Alright, so I found the key copying machine. Alright, so I have found the minute key here, and let's try to make a duplicate of this Lockbuster key here. So
please insert and hold your key below as shown.
I'm going to identify the key.
Your key is being identified. You may let go of your key. Please select your desired keys. Please insert your credit or debit card as shown, or select a coupon. Would you like to take advantage of this special? Would you like a receipt sent to you? Please wait while we duplicate your key.
Okay, so let's see what this minute key machine can do here. Very hopeful. Did a pretty good job. I made a duplicate of my bump key. Okay, so it looks like it's starting to work in there. It's grabbing the blank. Starting to cut the blank. Alright, so let's check out the key here.
Process complete.
So it doesn't have the angles that it would normally have in order for this to be an effective Lockbuster key. Comparing it to the original on the bottom, you can see how it's more angled to the left so those teeth would stick and the lock would be able to get stuck. So with a little bit of angled filing, you could probably make this key pretty effective very quickly. Alright, so I feel like this was a failure, but I did gain a few insights. So when you look at the Lockbuster key, you see that it has those angles that are kind of angling back that way. So when you insert the key, it will grab the pins and it will only insert in and it will not pull out. When you compare it to the key that we just got made, you can see that it's got slopes on both sides, so this key would be able to pull out quite easily. So what I'm thinking this machine does is it must laser measure each piece of the bitting, and then it will essentially code cut the depths that it sees. So you can tell that this made a perfectly made code cut key to the bitting on this key, but it does not make an exact duplicate based off of how the slopes are cut and everything. So I feel like this machine has a lot of potential to fix a key that might be sticking that may have worn away a little bit, or maybe if you made a hand-filed key that doesn't look perfect, maybe you could even make one that would look really nice, if that is how that machine works. But what I'd like to do now is try to just quickly show you how we can modify this key with the file to make it into an effective Lockbuster key with just a little bit of extra work. Alright, so I got my Lockbuster key here and my copied key, and I just put down a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to take my round file here, and I'm going to want to try to just cut some angles on the slopes here so that they'll be angled back. So I'm just going to kind of hold the key up like this. I'm just going to put in a couple file marks, and hopefully we'll be able to make it in a way that looks like it's going to grab and it won't come out. It looks like we're getting there pretty effectively after just a few files. And I'm going to do this on the two slopes here. So just in under a minute, you can get the key copied at minute key, and then just under a minute of hand filing, you can make your Lockbuster key effective. So I'd say that this machine did a fair job at getting you close, but it certainly didn't get you there. But all in all, I think that if you wanted to take the lazy approach and not hand file the key all yourself, for the $3 it costs and the amount of work it takes for you to improve it into a lockbuster key, I think that it does a decent job. But alright, so after just a minute of filing here, you can see that now this key on the bottom has an angle where it would insert into a lock, but it probably would not pull out since it's got that steep angle on both sides. So you can quickly improve the key to a key that's going to work. I made 2 copies of this key. So you can see here on the top is the unmodified, and then the one on the bottom is the modified one. So I'll call this technically a fail because it did not do it just in the machine, but I think it has a lot of potential. But either way, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to try out some more tests on the Minute Key machine. Thank you.